Hey everybody, how's it going? Hope you're having a lovely day. So there's a law in the books in California that's a law that I actually like. It says that if you're selling a digital good and you are selling it, you use the word sold, purchase, sale, and it's a product that can be taken away from you by the manufacturer or the service provider, that you have to be very upfront in your advertising about the fact that that is what you're selling. So I wanted to do a test case with this law. So I looked at a case that I've brought up many times here. It's a textbook and it says 180 days, $64.99, or lifetime, $120.49. And you could see that the Consumer Rights Wiki browser extension is working awesome because I can click over here and see exactly what happens. TLDR of here is that you get 5 years of online platform access. You have the ability to download content to a supported device during this period. Support is limited to device compatibility at the time of download, which is very, very different from lifetime, meaning you actually get access to a PDF file or something that you could download that is actually yours. And the fact that lifetime can mean 5 years is like lifetime is... Books are supposed to last longer than that, if you know what I'm saying. So I wanted to test this law and see if it worked. So what I did is I asked all of you who live in the state of California to go through the proper channel to try and get feedback on this. And one of the users that emailed me back on May 9th, 2025, today, for the first time, got a response, and I wanted to read you the response that this gentleman waited almost a full fucking year for, because it is hysterical and it's sad. Thank you for contacting the Office of the Attorney General. Complaints and tips such as yours are critical to developing information about patterns of potential misconduct and illegal activity. We will retain your complaint in our files, and if at some future date the office initiates a law enforcement action about an issue related to your complaint, your information could be useful to benefit all the people of California. However, our office is prohibited from representing or giving legal advice to individuals. If you need legal help, including if you are seeking remedies from a person or company, you might want to contact an attorney. You may obtain a referral to a certified lawyer referral service by contacting the California State Bar at this phone number. If you cannot afford a lawyer, you may qualify for free or low-cost legal aid. To find a legal aid office near you, go here. Some matters may be resolved in small claims court. So the way I read this, and tell me if I'm wrong here, is as follows. Dear taxpayer that pays more taxes than in any other state in the United States, if you would like consumer rights, hire somebody who gives a fuck. Pay them $400 an hour, because I sure as shit don't. That's the way that I read this. So it took you 11 months to respond to this complaint. 11 months. And you're not even going to fucking do anything against the company that's breaking the law. And again, you keep in mind here that this is not a law that says you cannot sell something that you have the ability to take away. It's literally just a false advertising law. If you're selling something and you use the word lifetime and you're selling it as a sale or a purchase, you can't do that shit if you have the ability to take it away from somebody. And here, you have to really, really navigate through their website like crazy to find the section that tells you that they can take it away. But the section that says lifetime is as prominent as possible. And the reason that I use this example instead of any other example is because it was one of the most egregious ones that I could find. Number one, VitalSource is a major provider of college textbooks. A lot of college professors require their students to purchase the newest version of a textbook. You can't have a textbook that is, dare you say, 2 years old, because, calculus and what happened in the year 1400 for your history class has changed a lot since then. I had this experience when I was going to college as well, where literally the only difference, the questions would all be the same. Literally the only difference was the order of the multiple choice, so that if I submitted my homework, even though my answers and my work were all correct, because I chose the wrong multiple choice answer because the newer textbook had the order misarranged, I would fail. It's a scam. But many colleges and many professors require that you buy your textbooks from a company like VitalSource. So it's something that everybody's required to do. A lot of people that have gone through the college system, maybe law school, maybe are working in that consumer protection office, would kind of understand this issue. And also, it's right there on their website. They make it obvious. And even 1 year later, the section that tells you that this what lifetime actually means is very, very hidden. So lifetime is right up here in big letters, but if you want to figure out what actually happens, this is a digital license details. And when you click on that page, again, this is a digital license. It doesn't say this is something that will go the fuck away when we feel like it's going to go the fuck away. It's just this is a digital license, and you have to scroll and read all this shit to figure it out. And as you can tell, this text is some of the smallest text on the page in contrast to the actual text up here. And even this, I believe, required more scrolling down the last time that I went to this website, but you can double check back in the other video. It does not say that they have the ability to take this away from you on the main page. It requires clicking away from it. And it's just... This is one of the things that drives me nuts, because there are people that will say, well, that I'm a consumer rights person and I live in Texas. What's up with that? But there's a few reasons that I want to really dig into that statement. Number one, it's areas that may not have the best consumer protections in law, where you may want to work in the most. But above all, when I lived in New York for 32 years of my life, and one of the things that I noticed is that for all these different laws that exist to try and help consumers, when you actually try to exercise your rights as a consumer, again, you're lucky if you hear back 11 months later with a go fuck yourself. I'm highly disappointed disappointed in this. And this is one of those laws that would have been actually a great piece of model federal legislation. It doesn't even say you can't sell shit and revoke and take it away afterwards. All it says is you have to be honest up front about it in a manner that is transparent. And when you sell something that says lifetime up here, really big, but it doesn't say lifetime means we can take it away whenever the fuck we please, that is, in my opinion, false advertising. Not just by my opinion, but by the actual statute of the law that I'll link to down below. What a joke. That's it for today. And as always, I hope you learned something. I'll see you in the next video. Bye now.